Hey everybody, John Good here. Welcome and greetings from, I don't know why it says Elmhurst on it. Hinsdale, Illinois. We are traveling on the 294 Illinois Toll Road. Sydney, Jade, and I are on our way to Laurel, Maryland by way of Lake Station all the way down to we're gonna take the bypass. We're not gonna go through Valparaiso, but we're gonna try to make through Fort Wayne, Indiana, down to St. Mary's, Ohio, picking up 30 and all that, and down to Columbus, Ohio. Current temperature is 50 degrees. Once again, today is Monday, November 5th, 2018. So sit back, relax, and just enjoy the show. This video is for those of you who have been asking me for very, very long videos. I know most of you will not be able to watch this all the way through. It's recorded at 1080p, oh no, 720 actually, and recorded by Sony HDR-AS 300. All right, sit back and enjoy the show. Later. By the way, I'd like to share this with you. It's just one of those things that goes around and around in my mind while I'm driving down the road. For the lack of better things to think about, mundane of just driving, hopes and dreams, what if, shoulda, coulda, woulda. I don't know. I envision myself of getting on a plane and just find the cheapest airfare from Milwaukee and just go to that city, stay there a day, do some videos, and come back home. For example, I don't know, Orlando or San Diego or whatever best deal comes up with, right? One of the things that I thought about was, what if I was to fly to Anchorage, Alaska? Never been to Alaska. Just spend a day up there. Maybe rent a car. Just going around in cities, doing videos. I wonder how that would... I keep wondering how you guys would react to something like that. Would you guys care to watch it? Would the expenses be justified, worthwhile? Another thing that I was thinking of was, well, since I'm already in Anchorage, Alaska, Russia's not too far from from Alaska, right? So how much do you think an airfare is from Anchorage, Alaska to the closest airport west of there? I don't know, the continent of Russia or Mongolia. What's the closest country from Anchorage, Alaska west? I'm not talking about Canada. I'm talking directly west, out there in the Bering Sea, I think they call that. How much do you think that airfare is? I don't know. Thought about every 3.5 weeks take a 3 or 4 day time off and just go travel. I wonder what kind of reaction I would get from you guys. How about you? Do you have any thoughts on what else could we do? Where to go? Kind of workation, I guess. Get away from trucking for a while, come back. Most importantly is, if not now, when do you say, okay, this is gonna work? how big of a channel do you have to be to make it work? I really wish you guys could give me some, inputs to what your ideas are. That would be quite interesting. One thing about trucking videos is, especially when you're on a kind of a dedicated or circle, your route is within so many circles and back and forth, same places over and over. Sometimes it's just not that easy to just keep shooting the same video over and over. But the reason I do it is because I realize that there are people out there that have just joined in. They're not as sick and tired as people that has been with this channel for 4 or 5 years. So by all means, if you guys could share your thoughts, write it on the comment section there. It'd be interesting what you guys could come up with. Another thing that kind of goes around my head is, I don't know, who knows, maybe someday, God willing, JBG Travel's channel will be big enough where I could just take off in the winter months. I hate winters in trucking. Let's just say, for example, the first day of snow, really snow, first day of blizzard, up to about May or April, I'll just do YouTube videos. Travel. Then the rest of the spring, summer, and fall, go back at the doing videos. These are just ideas, hopes and dreams, and curious what I don't know, just as I said, I'm just curious. Sometimes I forget. I'm 50 years old. I mean, man, that boggles my mind to say that. I'm 50 years old. And I wish I could act like I'm 50, but I don't know. What does a 50-year-old act like anyway, right? Another thing that just I'm kind of curious is when do you say, okay, you're too old to be doing YouTube videos? I mean, I don't know, man. I just like, you go somewhere and say, you're a YouTuber and you're what age? Oh, I'm 96. I'm 100 years old. I'm still doing YouTube. Which leads me to the question, what's the oldest YouTuber out there? I mean, YouTubers that, a pretty good following. I'm not talking about just 30 subscribers and all that stuff. I'm kind of curious to, if I was to reach 65 or 70, would you guys still watch my channel? I don't know, right? Welcome to South Holland, Illinois. According to that Oasis, anyway. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do when I reach the age of 67 and 70. Yep, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a how to do videos. How to wear pull up diaper adult diapers. How to use a cane. How to make it to the bathroom on time. Oh boy. What it's like to be living in a nursing home. Welcome to Lansing, Cook County, Illinois. We are now officially on Interstate 80 and 94. We're out of the Illinois Toll Road 294. was reading up on the GoPro Hero 7 Black, and one of the fascinating thing that I discovered is that the camera can be updated wirelessly, just like you would on a drone or like a GPS. You just hook it up to a Wi-Fi and voila, it updates it. You don't have to. It's not like the Sony where you have to plug it into a computer and update it. But the one thing that I really like about it, or another thing I like about it, is that you can do a live video wirelessly, Wi-Fi. For example, if you were going to do a live video instead of just using your phone, I think you can use the Hero Black 7 as a camera and do a live video. I think that's fascinating. Yeah, my wife wants me to wait till about February, I think, to switch to Verizon. I've had it with Sprint. It just, sometimes I go to these shipping and receivings and I'm trying to fax out or transpose my paperwork. There's no signal. Can't even get a message out sometimes. What's this story I hear about? Right now we're currently on 4G, right? Oh, another thing that I hate about Sprint is their LTE. You can't surf and talk at the same time. Your data will not work if you're on the phone. I don't know why they do that. One of the things that kind of like about the Verizon is that you can talk and surf at the same time. Oftentimes I have to hang up just so I can Google something or. So anyway, as I said, we're currently at the 4G right now, right? I hear bits and pieces of unreliable sources, stories that the next generation of Wi-Fi for cell phone is going to be 10G. I tell you what, I'd be more than satisfied with 4G network. They just gotta cover their, do a better coverage on their cell phone. And when are they gonna come up with satellite phones instead of using towers all the time? You would think that the satellite phone, I know they exist, I know about satellite phones, but I'm talking about normal everyday cell phone like what we're using right now. I just think that if they were all satellite phones with the speed of 4G and just or higher, I just think it'd be better. But can you imagine if 10G was really true or available? You know, I always hear this. Phones are running faster microprocessors, computers are smarter, and everything seems to be faster except the networks. It seems like the networks are still bogged down. I wonder if they're working on that. Welcome to Gary, Indiana, everybody. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Indiana toll road to about, I don't know, probably about the second or third exit. I think that's Highway 49 that runs north and south from Valparaiso to the toll road. Believe me, you don't want to go through Valparaiso. That is one heavy traffic lighted city. Right now, GPS wants me to take 65 south and then pick up Highway 30. I don't want to go that way. Yeah, it is Highway 49. I think I'm gonna get diesel fuel in Fort Wayne. pilot truck stop down there. Interstate 65. Oh, one of the questions I had last night was, what kind of scenario could you think of that would endanger Walmart employees by not unhooking the airlines and electrical line? And one of the only one that came up with was, well, what if you accidentally push release the brakes? Why would anybody do that? And even if you did do that, the landing gear's still on the ground. That ain't going nowhere. There is one valid concern was, well, what if you decided to go to lunch and you completely forgot that you did not unhook your lines and you pulled out, you'll rip them right out of the... Did you know that they're designed to snap to unhook? I've done that many, many, many times. By accident. They're designed that they will just unhook and they will not rip the hoses out. I haven't seen one that ripped out. It's always been like, well, they can handle the glad hands, and the receptacles can only handle so much pressure, and they're designed to release. That's about the only scenario I could really think of. As I know, I think psychologically, I think it's a little bit more scarier than anything else. So got a question for you. Why is it illegal to put up a billboard sign of a cigarette? And it's not illegal to put up a strip bar or a beer or gambling. Boy, I think I kind of walked myself into that one. Oh boy. I remember when I was a kid, especially back home in the Philippines, there would be the biggest billboards I can remember now. I gotta realize that I was a small kid back then, so everything looked humongous. but that's the way they were. Those cigarette billboards were, man, they were massive, especially the Marlboros, the Cowboys. They were just incredibly big. By the way, why do they call them Popo? Who came up with the name Popo? You know, as I came by them, I kind of looked at them, and they kind of looked at me like, do you think it's possible that cops frown upon people staring at them? Maybe, is it possible that they'll actually come up and oh, one of them pulled out. He's after somebody. You think they'll actually pull out and take an interest in you because you looked at them? I had this weird, crazy feeling sometimes where, don't look, pretend you don't see them. I don't know. Do you guys do that or not? Alright, so we got to get off on exit 31, which is Highway 49 South. So we are at mile marker 21. So 10 miles to the exit. I guess that copper kind of took an interest of somebody else. I don't see them behind me. Don't worry, I'm not going to comment about the trees. Unless somebody gets upset with me. I'm not going to say, oh, look at them, they're so beautiful. They're magnificent. Nope, I'm not going to say that. Ain't I a stinker? Alright, warning to each and every one of you out there, truck drivers, future truck drivers. When you come up to this sign right here, it says 45 miles an hour. I have never seen more truckers get a ticket anywhere else in Indiana but right here. They are watching this place like crazy. Now, how many of you out there that gotten a ticket through here? There's one already. And most people, they go through here like on a 65 or 60 on a 45, 40. Man, that's a reckless driving offense. You can lose your license doing that. Yeah, there he is right there. And I think there's another one up ahead. So please, when you go through here, be very, very careful. One thing I've learned about Indiana is they mean business on their construction zone. Alright, so 6 miles to exit 31, Highway 49. Truck 65. Tomorrow is the November 6th. Remember, Republicans vote tomorrow for the sake of peace in light of how volatile the politics has been going on. Republicans vote tomorrow, and then Democrats vote on November 7th. So make sure to go out and vote tomorrow, okay? I've already voted. I voted, I don't know, 2 weeks ago, maybe. One of the things I like about Wisconsin is that early voting. Pretty nice. In fact, when I went in, I think I was the only one there. Do you guys buy the idea of it's, how do they put it? It's racist and it's unfair to check voters for ID. I just, because as some suggested that some people don't have IDs. Really? Fabric of our society depends on our vote, and we shouldn't be ID. I don't know, man. I disagree with that. I think it's demeaning to me that a certain group of people are suggested that they can't afford IDs. I don't know. That's so weird. Alright, this is our exit right here. Charleston and Valparaiso, even though it's written as Valparaiso. Paraiso is Eden, right? The Garden of Eden, paradise. As I said, folks, I'd rather have you guys vote for the people that respect life, liberty. Let you decide your own mind, rule your own life, democracy, freedom of speech, the respect of the Constitution. Let you suffer your own consequences. But hey, if you must vote for the other side, go and vote. I'd rather have you guys vote than not vote. Whether it's true or not that our votes don't count, for conscience sake, go vote anyway. Well, we'll find out tomorrow if President Donald Trump will be impeached in the near future or not, right? Whether you're on his side or not side, we'll see tomorrow. You know, politics to me is, I just look up politics. Politics is I'll vote with my conscience, and whatever happens after that, that's up to God. Just kind of do your best, and whatever happens after that happens. As a Christian, I gotta believe that God is in total control, and He's the one that guides and makes history, not us. Just watch the Lord, sit back or stand back and observe what He's up to. Just in my mind and my conscience, I can rest and tell my soul that I voted according to what's important to me, and nobody can criticize me for not voting. So we are 6.8 miles north of Highway 30. We're about a half a tank of diesel fuel right now. I think that's more than enough to make it to the east side of Columbus at the Flying J. From right here, Laurel, Maryland is 682 miles. Temperature is up to 50 degrees now. That's pretty cool. Some disco light activity here. What's going on? What's going on? Come on, people, please stop looking. Just drive. Just close your left eye and just drive. Better yet, put your right hand over your left face, kind of like a blinder for a horse. go. Stay green, stay green, stay green, stay green. Okay. Thank you. Guys taking forever. There it is. Greetings from Valparaiso, Indiana. Temperature is 50 degrees. IONIO. IONO. How do you pronounce that? It's the name of a Hyundai car. I think we better get over. We only got 1.4 miles to go to Highway 30 East. Squeaky Jade. Squeaky, squeaky Jade. There was a road debris back there. It looked like a piece of a satellite that fell off. A satellite dish. Not the one that flies. We are now officially on Highway 30, easterly bound. There's a very, very small pilot right here. I wish they would redesign these traffic lights. What a waste of time. Nobody was making a left turn from the truck stop. I should be able to recognize that there is no traffic. Built a smarter traffic light. Well, I hope you guys did not find this video to be too boring. I hope it tickled your curiosity to what this day has brought out today, or this route. I'm especially hoping that you guys would participate on your input as far as my previous topic, as far as, you know, traveling. Suggestions of what kind of videos. We'll give this video another Another 10 more minutes, I think. And we'll have to do another one. Meantime, I'd like to say hello and greetings to Chris Henderson, Walt Smith, Robert Weber, DHMCC, Joe and Patty Prontino, Chris Wallace, Cliff Harris, Danilo Zadkovic, kind of sound like Croatian or Russian, I don't know. Joseph Baker, Sajit, Joseph Baker, SP Ray, Harold Faust, Trump 2020. Yeah, no bean to cup coffee today. Joe Thompson and everybody else out there. Grateful, thanks for your comments, and please don't forget to share these radio videos, okay? Please. Chicken Man, aka Long Haul Larry. Speaking of Long Haul Larry, wonder where that guy is. I wonder if he's back among the living. No, I don't think he put out a new video yet. Welcome to Wanata, Indiana. There's a nice tree right there. One of the things that I really like about Sydney Jade here is the Jake brake is very, very powerful. I think one of the secrets to driving an auto shift, I get this complaint all the time that the hesitation for the auto shift. It doesn't always go right away. What I find helpful is to, when you're taking off, just like I did, floor it. Put the accelerator down all the way to the floor. That way you don't jerk and it doesn't hesitate. John's garage. Wow, I got a garage. I didn't know that. Check that out. You know what? One of the comedic comments I read yesterday was, "What? You posted 3 videos on Patreon and you only posted 1 video out here. What am I gonna do for the rest of for the rest of the day?" Like, I really thought you guys been complaining about I upload way too many videos. I thought I'd give you guys a little break. Apparently, I don't know, I guess some of you don't mind. I take that as a compliment, by the way. So in light of yesterday's shortfall, well, I'm kind of making it up today, right? Today is makeup class day. Silverado. Or you could just say Silverado. Very nice. See, if I was to go on the right lane with the cruise control, the adaptive cruise control will slow me down because of that vehicle in front of us. Thankfully there's nobody behind us, so that'd be good. Alright, 1 minute and 1 hour and 19 minutes of a video. I think that's more than plenty. So as always, guys, thank you so very much for watching. Thank you for 78,000 subs today. Holy smokies, how did that happen? So thank you to each and every one of you out there. And don't forget, Please don't forget your input. Give me your thoughts and ideas and questions, suggestions. With that, we'll catch you guys later. Have a good and godly day, and God willing, we'll see you later. Johnny B. Good here. Peace.